No side has ever thrown away a 3-goal lead from an away first leg in the competition history. 9 changes for Spurs from the weekend. Only Dyer and Lamela stay in, although 7 of that side started in Budapest. 4 changes for Wolfsberger. The goalkeeper hasn't played since November. Here's Bergwijn. Dele Alli, 4 years and a day since he was sent off in his last knockout game in this competition. Oh, that's lovely from him. Oh, that's beautiful from him. What an opening goal for Spurs. What an opening goal. Dele Alli juggling it up, and an execution of the bicycle kick that was wonderful. Dele Alli, he certainly hopped the headlines with his display so far. Have a look there, Carlos Vinicius in the middle. Oh, it's a lovely cross on a plate. Lovely header for the second, but it was all about the quality of the cross. He looked, he curled it in. And a lovely finish for 2-0 Spurs. 6-1 the lead. A little bit harsh perhaps from Wolfsberger's point of view, but the goals have had such quality about them over the 2 legs. Here's Dele Alli. Oh, there's another! Gareth Bale! Slid in by Dele Alli's astute pass, but look at this. That's vintage Gareth Bale. Now, can they gain some sort of pride from the occasion? They didn't want to go out with a whimper. They didn't want to be disgraced. Well, but they're caught in possession there by the young substitute Scarlett, and he's fed Carlos Vinicius. It's his 2nd of the night. It's Spurs' 4th of the night, and they've won the tie by 8 goals to 1. The youngster played his part, and Carlos Vinicius finished it off.
This was always going to be one of the most interesting last 32 ties, and it's poised nicely ahead of this second leg. Arsenal have the away goal, but they've won only once in their last 6. Their change comes at left back. Tierney replaces Cedric. Benfica have changed 2, and it's the front 2, Rafa Silva and Seferovic, coming in to start. That's a lovely ball, perfect weight and a perfect finish to match. Saka to Aubameyang. And the captain gives Arsenal a deserved lead in this second leg. Brilliantly done by both. 2 options. And it's Diogo Gonçalves who hits it quite brilliantly. His first Benfica goal, and it's a beauty. All square in the tie again. Long it goes. Ceballos underneath it. Rafa Silva's in here. He's round Leno and he can't miss. And this tie has turned right around. Arsenal have to score twice. It's a gift. Here's Willian, the substitute. Waiting for options in the middle. Tierney's just a little shorter. That's a brilliant hit. 2-2. Another twist. Kieran Tierney brings Arsenal level on the night. They still need another. Bukayo Saka. Oh, delicious ball nodded in by Aubameyang. 3 minutes left. Saka again. Aubameyang again. It is 4-3. What a tie.
Good afternoon, everyone, and a warm welcome to the House of European Football here in Lyon for the UEFA Europa League Round of 16 draw. This draw features some of European football's most illustrious clubs, all of whom will be hoping to contest the UEFA Europa League final in Gdansk on the 26th of May. In the last round, we saw some thrilling matches which were full of suspense, with some of the ties going right down to the wire. Arsenal were just 3 minutes away from elimination, but were saved by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, much to the despair of their opponents Benfica, who were on the verge of a memorable win. Ahmed Hassan left it even later. His goal, just 2 minutes from time, was enough to see Olympiacos through to the round of 16 after edging out PSV Eindhoven in a pulsating encounter. Norway's Molde FK produced one of the results of the night in seeing off Hoffenheim to qualify for the last 16 for the first time in their history, while a 5-star and 5-goal performance by Rangers saw them easily move through to the next round in emphatic style after seeing off Antwerp. Now, I could keep on going with my review of last night's matches for a while, but don't worry, I won't do that. However, I will let you see some of the best moments from the round of 32, and believe me, there are some great goals amongst these highlights. Some great action there. 16 teams, one dream to lift this trophy aloft in Gdansk in May. However, they'll have a few more rounds to navigate on the road to the north of Poland, and they'll all be looking forward to finding out who they will be playing next in the round of 16 draw. So, without further ado, let's move on. Please welcome on stage the UEFA's head of club competitions, Michael Hesselschwert.
Thank you.
Welcome, Michael.
Thank you, Peter.
Good to see you.
Good seeing you. Good afternoon, everyone. We are delighted to welcome you here for the draw ceremony in Nyon, and congratulations, of course, to all the 16 clubs who have qualified for this stage of the 2020-21 UEFA Europa League. It is a shame that we are not able to welcome you, the club delegations, to be present with us. We miss seeing you, and we really hope things will start getting back to normal in the near future. I would like to start by extending our warmest gratitude to you, the clubs. Thanks to your flexibility, understanding and willingness to find solutions, without forgetting the valuable assistance of some of our national associations, we have been able to continue with this great tournament. It is a competition that is graced by some of the continent's most famous clubs who are adored by fans on every continent across the globe. We have already witnessed some thrilling action this year as the knockout stages resumed with a bang. A total of 59 goals were scored across the 16 UEFA Europa League first leg ties last Thursday, the most in the single evening of a knockout round action since the rebrand of the competition in 2009. Special congratulations also to Granada CF. In their debut European campaign, they are through to the last 16 after knocking out the 1989 winners SSC Napoli. Slavia Prague also made history by winning a UEFA competition match in England for the first time ever. Their impressive 2-0 victory against Leicester City was enough to see them go through to the round of 16. It is also good to see a real sense of diversity in the round of 16 with clubs from 11 different national associations represented. Amongst the clubs who've made it through are 4 former winners of this famous trophy. It's Tottenham Hotspurs, Ajax, Shakhtar Donetsk and Manchester United. However, before we get to the draw itself, I would like to introduce a player on stage who knows all about scoring important goals for both club and country. He's one of Switzerland's finest ever attacking midfielders.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage the former FC Basel and Young Boys forward Hakan Yakin. Welcome, Hakan. Good to see you. I wanted to ask you a question about your former club, Young Boys Bern first. They made it to this phase of the competition. They eliminated Bayer Leverkusen in the last round. How impressed are you by them and how far do you think they can go?
Ja, ich sage mal, es ist nicht eine Überraschung. Wir haben eine sehr gute Arbeit machen wir in der Schweiz und dass Young Boys den Schritt geschafft haben gegen Leverkusen, zeigt auch, dass wir in der Schweiz die Arbeit fortsetzen, dass wir mal ein bisschen in Deutschland ein bisschen mal mehr wahrnehmen werden in der Schweiz und das ist sicher mal grossartig und jeder Gegner kann IB aufnehmen und es sind immer 180 oder 200 Minuten, wo das Spiel dauert und kann jeder Gegner eigentlich IB aufnehmen. Und ich bin überzeugt, dass wir auch die nächste Runde überstehen können.
Hakan, unfortunately, German isn't one of the languages I speak particularly well. Not to worry, though. We do have Michael here, our resident German expert on stage, so you can help out with a little bit of the translation.
Yes, just in short, I think he was saying that the Swiss clubs are doing an amazing job, and of course the result of last night, he doesn't see it as a surprise. It reflects really the great work they are doing. And he's also saying that for eBay now, they always go more than 100%, so it will be interesting and they will be able to even advance a bit further in the competition.
All right, Hakan, I wanted to draw on your memories from this competition, which of course when you played was called the UEFA Cup. What do you remember from some of the matches you played?
Ja, da habe sicher ein paar Spiele gemacht, aber eins kommt mir sicher in Erinnerung, das ist noch dazu mal UEFA Cup 1999 gegen Slavia Prag. Ich bin eigentlich ein Offensivspieler, aber ich bin als linker Verteidiger aufgestellt worden zweimal und zweimal im Hinspiel und im Rückspiel habe ich beide Goal gemacht und Das ist sicher etwas, das noch in Erinnerung bleibt. Und als Schweizer ist es eigentlich immer ein Highlight, wenn man international Spiel hat. Und darum ist jedes Spiel, das man bekommt, muss man einfach die 100%ige Leistung abrufen.
Over to you, Michael.
Again, he was saying for a Swiss player, it's always a highlight to play in European club competitions. One particular match stands out when he played in 1999 at the UEFA Cup at the time with GC Zurich, the Grasshoppers club. He was playing as a defender, which is quite unusual because usually he's an attacking midfielder, and he scored goals in the two legs, home and away. So it didn't help them in the end since they didn't go through, but of course he scored 2 goals there, so it remains in his memories.
Really appreciate your help, Michael, but you are here to conduct the draw, so
I am indeed.
let's switch positions and back over to you.
Thank you, Pedro, thank you, Hakan. Now we are moving closer to the draw, as you know, but before we get there, we still have to take you through a quick explanation of how today's draw will work. Please let me remind you that this is a completely open draw. At this stage of the competition, no teams are seeded and there is no country protection. The pairings will simply be determined by drawing a first team, which will then play home first against the next team drawn. The matches of this knockout round will be played on the 11th and 18th of March 2021. The full fixture list, as well as potential reversals, will be communicated this afternoon at approximately 2:30 CET. So we can now slowly start, and before you shuffle Hakan, I would like to read out the names of the clubs represented in the round of 16. These are the clubs: AFC Ajax, Arsenal FC, GNK Dynamo, FC Dynamo Kiev, Granada CF, Manchester United FC, AC Milan, Molde FK, Olympiacos FC, Rangers FC, AS Roma, FC Shakhtar Donetsk, SK Slavia Praha, Tottenham Hotspur, Villarreal CF, and finally the Swiss representative BSC Young Boys. So Hakan, I think now we are ready. Please start and do a good shuffle. So first team drawn in this year's round of 16 draw. So let's see who will start at home.
Ajax Amsterdam.
It will be AFC Ajax winners in 1992 who will play the first leg at home. Shuffle a bit. Oh, good. Yeah. Good. And let's see who they will be playing against. Yeah.
IB, BSC Young Boys.
So eBay, first participation of the round of 16 for eBay, and I'm sure you'll get quite a few phone calls a bit later today. So this is the first encounter. Let's continue with the second pairing. So pairing number 2 of this round of 16.
Dynamo Kiev.
Dynamo Kiev, semi-finalist in 2009, will start their round of 16 campaign at home. Let's see who will have the pleasure to travel to Kiev.
Villarreal.
It will be Villarreal from the south of Spain, semi-finalist in 2004, 2011 and 2016. And also Villarreal is the team which played and had the most performances in UEL, more than any other club. So let's continue. Pairing number 3.
AS Roma.
AS Roma, finalist in 1991, will be starting at home. And let's see, we'll travel to the capital.
Shakhtar Donetsk.
Shakhtar Donetsk, winner of this competition in 2009. To be precise, they won the last UEFA Cup edition in 2009, so a very nice encounter here. AS Roma versus FC Shakhtar Donetsk. Let's continue. Pairing number 4. Olympiacos FC, the Greek representative, already their 5th participation in the round of 16, so they are used to play this level of European club competition, and they'll start at home. Let's see against whom.
Arsenal.
Against Arsenal from London. So Arsenal FC, finalist in 2000 and 2019, will be traveling first to Greece. So we're halfway through, still 8 teams in the pot. Now let's see the next encounters.
Dynamo Zagreb.
Dynamo Zagreb, already their 2nd participation in the round of 16 in the last 2 years. So they'll play home first. Let's see who will travel to Zagreb.
Tottenham Hotspur.
It will be Tottenham Hotspur, another representative from London. Tottenham, they have been winners of the UEFA Cup in 1972 and 1984 already. So let's continue. 3 more pairings to go.
Manchester United.
Manchester United to play home first, winners of this competition in 2017 when they were playing against Ajax in Stockholm. Let's see who they will be playing now.
AC Milan.
AC Milan, semi-finalist in 1972 and also in 2002. 2 heavyweights of European football are meeting each other in the round of 16 already. So 4 more teams in the pot. Let's see.
Slavia Prague.
SK Slavia Prague, semi-finalist in 1996 to play home first. You scored against this club, so let's see whether their opponent now will be able to score also against them. Let's see who they'll be facing.
Rangers.
Rangers FC from Scotland, finalist in 2008 when they played in Manchester. They love this competition, so I'm sure they look forward to this trip to Praha. And the final pairing now, teams are well known. We just have to decide which team starts at home.
Granada.
Granada CF, first participation in the round of 16, so the newcomers play against each other. And now, let's see.
Molde.
Molde FK, first participation in the round of 16 for them as well. So, thank you very much, Hakan.
Thank you.
I give the floor back to you to summarize. Thank you.
I will indeed, Michael. Well done, gentlemen. Let's take a look at all the matches that have been drawn for the round of 16 of the UEFA Europa League. Some fantastic games to look forward to. Ajax taking on Young Boys, Dynamo Kiev facing Villarreal, AS Roma playing Shakhtar Donetsk, Olympiacos taking on Arsenal, Dynamo playing Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester United versus AC Milan, Slavia Praha facing Rangers, and Granada playing Molde. Now this, of course, will be a knockout round played across 2 legs. They are scheduled for the 11th and 18th of March. The full fixture list, potential reversals, will be communicated this afternoon at approximately 14:30 CET. Thanks again, gentlemen, here on stage. Thank you, everyone watching, for following this draw live from Nyon. I wish all the teams the best of luck. See you soon.
Thank you.